Dear students, you are expected to write down the lessons from this video into a separate notebook. Please mark down all the important points of this topic. Number system, which is the first unit of this term. Number system or a numeral system is the system of naming or representing numbers. Under this topic, we are going to see the concepts of addition, subtraction, multiplication, division on integers. Before going to that, let's recall the definitions of numbers. Natural numbers. Natural number are also called positive numbers or counting numbers. It starts from 1. The set of all natural number is denoted by the letter capital N. That is, capital N is equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on. Whole numbers. Whole number is a collection of 0 and natural numbers. It starts from 0. The set of all whole number is denoted by the letter W. That is, W is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Integers. Integers are a collection of numbers which consist of 0, positive numbers and negative numbers. The set of all integers is denoted by the letter capital Z. That is, Z is equal to -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Where 1, 2, 3 are called positive integers. 0 is neither a positive nor a negative integer. -1, -2, -3 are called negative integers. Integers can be represented on the number line. Number line is the horizontal line which extends on both sides. On a number line, the positive numbers are to the right of 0 and the negative numbers are to the left of 0. Here, the values of an integer increases from left to right. Students, we know how to mark natural numbers on a number line. Similarly, integers with negative values need to be marked. We are asked to plot the numbers 2, 4, -3, -5 on the number line. First, draw a number line. Mark 0, positive integers, negative integers corresponding to the given values. Mark a circle around the number to represent the integers. Let's see some examples of integers in real life, how the positive integers and negative integers occurs. We are using integers in representing the population in a town. Let us represent the population increase as a positive integer and the population decrease as a negative integer. Now coming to the directions, a boy went 5 steps in north direction, another boy went 5 steps in south direction. So let us assume that north as positive integer and south as negative integer, because we know that north and south are opposite to each other. Here, profit of a shopkeeper represents a positive integer and the loss of a shopkeeper represents a negative integer. The height of the aeroplane above the sea level is positive and the height of the submarine below the sea level is negative. Here, high blood pressure represents a positive integer and low blood pressure represents a negative integer. Overweight of a person is a positive integer, underweight of a person is a negative integer. Students, now let's go to the topic addition on integers. Students, let's do an activity with the number line. Imagine that the number line is a road with markers on it. We are allowed to step forward or backward on this road. One step taken is equal to 1 unit of number. Initially, we start at 0 and face positive direction. We step forward for positive integers and backward for negative integers. We maintain the same positive direction for addition operation. To add +5 and -3, first draw a number line and mark 0, positive integers and negative integers corresponding to the given values. First, we have to start from 0. Here, the first opponent is +5, which is a positive integer. So, we have to move 5 steps forward from 0. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we are in the position 5. The second opponent is -3. which is a negative integer. So we have to move backwards from 5 to represent minus 3. That is 1, 2, 3. Finally, we land at plus 2. Therefore, plus 5 plus minus 3 gives plus 2, which is the solution of a given addition of integers. Students, now let's see the addition of two negative integers. First, we start at 0, facing positive direction. Here, the first opponent is minus 6. So, we have to move 6 steps backward from 0 to represent minus 6. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here the second opponent is minus 4, which is also a negative integer. So again we have to move 4 steps backward from minus 6. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 to represent minus 4. Now we land at minus 10. Therefore, minus 6 plus minus 4, the addition of two negative integer gives minus 10. Let's see an important notes. First one, when we add two integers of the same sign, the sum will also be an integer of the same sign. The second note is, when we add two integers of different sign, the sum will be the difference between the two integers and have the sign of the integer with greater value. For example, when we add 5 and 2 of the same sign, we get the answer 7 of the same sign. Similarly, minus 5 plus minus 2 gives minus 7. When we add minus 5 and minus 2, we get the answer as minus 7. Minus 10 plus 12 gives plus 2. When we add minus 10 and plus 12, which are of different sign, we get plus 2, the sign of the larger integer. Here the larger integer is plus 12. The integer without sign represents positive integer. For example, 7 represents plus 7. Students, hope you have all understood this topic. Kindly go through this once again and do the following activity. In case you have any doubt, kindly note it down. On the day of reopening, those doubts shall be clarified. Students, let's see an interesting video to recall this topic.
What is integers? Integers. Integers are the set of whole numbers and their opposites. Whole numbers that are greater than 0 are positive integers. Whole numbers that are less than 0 are called negative integers. The integer 0 is neither positive or negative and has no sign. Okay, let's proceed. There are a lot of methods of adding and subtracting integers, but we'll giving you two methods only, the number line and absolute value. Adding integers. The first method is by using a number line. So we get negatives here at the left and positives to the right. In adding a negative number, you move to the left. And if you're adding a positive number, you move to the right. Okay, let's have some example. The first one is negative 3 plus 6. So look for the negative 3. Here it is. Since I'm adding a positive number, you move to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we stop by 3, so the answer is 3. Let's have another example. Negative 1 plus negative 5. Again, look for negative 1. Since I'm adding up negative number, we move to the left. So from negative 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we end up by negative 6. And the last example, 6 plus negative 2. So start with 6. I'm adding a negative number, move to the left. 1, 2. So the answer is 4. So that is the number line method.